Black people are not in control over their own minds. They're not in control. Here's how I can prove this. Take your nearest black person, sit them down in front of a TV, turn on the news, SABC News, where a white person is addressing critical issues about the state of the economy of South Africa. They will tune completely out. They will completely zone out. Like I said, take them by the hand, sit them down in front of the TV and leave. Put on a show like, put on a podcast like Ben Shapiro talking, or Jordan Peterson, or even Donald Trump or Tucker Carlson, or any, especially if you're in South Africa, especially if it's a white person talking about political issues in South Africa, and just punch a hole in the wall and just peep through a hole in the wall and just observe how that black person will just completely zone out. But here's the kicker. They're not actively ignoring those people talk out of their own free will. No. Make no mistake about it. It's not voluntary ignorance. Because voluntary ignorance means that they are choosing, they are deciding to ignore whatever show is playing because either they have better things to do or they don't find it entertaining or whatever. It means that they have a choice. They're actively choosing it. It's not active ignorance. It's involuntary. Involuntary. Because if you immediately switch the station to one of these stupid dance shows where people are gyrating all over the place, or it's some house or kwaito music, Negroes will certainly jump up off the chair and start dancing. And then you, with the remote, you immediately switch back to a political station. They will tune out. You will see them start fiddling with their phones, start looking around, looking up at the ceiling, like exactly like programmable robots. Black people are not in control of their minds. Black people are living life, walking the globe, not control of themselves. They're unconscious. I say this because how can a group of people repeat the same mistakes generation after generation after generation without a conscious notion of, wait, what we're doing, it's not working, so how about we try something different? That's a protocol any logical, basic human being would do. That's an action any human being with a functioning brain would do. But black folks keep voting for the same party over and over, and when you ask them why they do it, they will not give you a straight answer other than the proverbial, the white man is evil. Even though it's been 26 years later and everyone is pretty much minding their own business. Everyone is in control of their own destiny. But Negroes are still pointing fingers at white people. I say this again. Black people are not in control of their minds. They're not voluntary ignorance. They are involuntarily ignorance. Switch on a TV show, grab a remote, pick a station, If it's political, anything to do with politics or finances or advice on how to do better, Negroes will zone out. They'll completely tune out. But put on a dancing shows where a bunch of people are where it's a show full of drama and murder and dysfunction and music or church gospel or dancing. Negroes will involuntarily start dancing. They will certainly mimic and perform. They will certainly mimic and copy. I made a video months ago titled "Why Black People Should Stop Watching SABC 1." If you as a black person listening to this, if you think that these shows on Mzansi Magic and SABC 1 and BET are not having an adverse reaction effect. Sorry, I said reaction. If you think these shows that you're watching, Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink Crew, Girlfriends, all these shows on SABC 1, Inspire, Generations, Rhythm City, Scheme Sam. If you think all these shows are not having some sort of effect on how you think and how you live your life, you are no different than a programmable robot. You're an android, and you don't even realize it. Better yet, even worse, if you do realize it and you still choose to live that way. All these shows that are propagating dysfunction and broken families where they're abusing the kids, the father's not there, people are getting shot and killed, and it's drama filled. That's exactly how you Negroes are acting right now. Shows like Girlfriends, like Tracy, starring Tracy Ellen Richards Ross, whatever. Shows like Girlfriends. What is it about? It's a show about a bunch of single black women who can't keep a man. Look at today's black women. They can't keep a man. I know plenty of people who I went to high school with who kept on jumping from relationship to relationship. It can't work. Why? Why can't they seem to stay together? Why can't they just seem to keep it together longer than 6 months? Have you ever asked yourself why? Why can't black folks just get along? Black women, it's these shows, Girlfriends, because whenever I go out, I see a group of women together, out and about, who are single, and they can't keep a man. They can attract men, no problem, yeah, for one night stand, and that's as far as it goes. They can't keep a man longer than 6 months. This is why a lot of them are running around as single mothers, because they end up driving the men crazy. Men that are bad for them. Men that they shouldn't have gotten together with in the first place. Listen, a lot of people looking at me as if I'm weird. This is the curse of being an intelligent black man. Because on one hand, you have black people. If you're not acting out the stereotype, if you're not living like a stereotypical dumb, stupid Negro, they're looking at you as if you're weird. On the other hand, you have the general society, because so many of them, whenever most non-black people, they don't even interact with black people on a regular. So the only reference they have of black people is what they see on TV. And what do they see on TV? Black people acting dumb as shit. And since That's the only reference they have of black people. They come across you, intelligent black man, and they're like, wait a minute, you don't fit the archetype that I'm used to seeing on TV. So, is there something wrong with you? They look at you as if you're an alien that just crash landed. Now, of course, they're not verbally saying this, but they're internalizing it. They look at you as if you're like some alien who just crash landed on Earth, as if you're from planet Namek or something. So, you have one hand your own people who are busy shaming you, calling you a fake nigger because you're not acting out the stereotype, you're not acting like a stupid idiot. And on the other hand, you have general society, the rest of society, who view you as weird because you're not acting out how they expect you to act out. As an intelligent black man, you will find yourself in a very weird space because you have no tribe. Your own people are acting like stereotypical dumb idiots because you yourself have chosen not to act like they do. You're not stupid like them. You're actually forward thinking. You're actually thinking for yourself. And on the other hand, since the rest of society are inherently expecting you as a black person to act stupid, and you're not acting stupid, so that kind of sets them back. It's like, what's wrong with you? Where are you from? You have no tribe. Listen, I can't see. I'm the first black South African, the first South African period, to hold black people accountable for their stupidity. Because it makes me sick seeing how black people act, the dysfunction they're propagating out, the dumbest dysfunctional behaviors. It makes me fucking sick to my stomach how stupid Negroes are. It makes me angry. I am disturbed. I lie awake at night in my bed, staring at the ceiling, and I'm wondering, how can people act like this? Why are black people acting like this? Because again, no matter how much you try to convince black people to act better, they will fight you to stay ignorant. It's like the crabs in the barrel concept. They will try to yank you back in. Again, come the elections, there's a lot of black people who still vote for ANC yet again. Black people don't care about policies, economics, other nitty gritty aspects of politics that will better the country. No, they just, the only thing that's circulating them in their minds is black revolution, pro blackity black revolution. The white man is evil. That's all. They don't care about whether the country's economy is tumbling. Our country is nearing the red zone. They don't care. Black people are not in control of their minds, because if they were, any conscious human being would be like, okay, I need to change how I am. I am no longer, you see, I am no longer the person I was in high school. I've evolved. I've changed. I've experienced. Hence, I've become a better person, mentally speaking. But a lot of black folks are still the same way. You know, like a frequency. It's like that straight horizontal line, like straight horizontal line. They don't change. They just get dumber and dumber. They are as dumb as dumb can get. This is the curse of being an intelligent black man. You have no tribe, but it's okay. It's better to have no tribe than to be part of a community that is just on some dumb shit. This is why I'm disliked. Because I'm holding Negroes accountable. That's all I have to say for now. Thanks for listening.